Essentially, how you feel and function is what our ultimate goal is in fitness, guys. Don't forget that. Don't get fogged by the bullshit that's on social media these days that's gonna show you I got ripped abs in 6 weeks, I got this, I won this show. Clearly defined. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Compare to yourself, to your best version of yourself, which has yet to be accomplished.
What's going on? You are listening to Behind the Strength podcast. I am Carlo Balagase.
I'm Christian Alvarez. Now, are you the type of person that goes to the gym every single day in and day out, trying different types of workouts, different fad diets, but yet the results can't seem to come fast enough, or they don't come at all? Are you frustrated and losing motivation? If you want results, you better be listening now, because by the end of this podcast, we will help solve your problems.
So let's talk about who we're talking about. I'm honestly, throughout all the years that we've been doing this, over 20 years, we've seen so many people go through this.
Yes.
Have these internal conflict, these frustrations. They're trying to do so many things, so they jump on this trend. I'm a CrossFit guy today. I'm a powerlifter tomorrow.
They go from gym to gym.
They go to different gyms.
Various workouts all the time. They can never stay long enough at one place to find any results, nor is there full discipline and alignment. So when I say that, I mean somebody could be going hard at the gym, like crazy 6-7 days a week, but you're eating like shit.
Yes.
Therefore, you're not going to see results, and you're knocking the workout after.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Or you're trying these different fad diets, and when you get off it, you balloon up again, or whatever, you go right back beyond your starting point. The trends. We're talking to you, the people who follow these trends, and it's okay. But for the ones that get easily frustrated, and you're trying this one day, you're trying that the other. My friend told me about this experience, so I gotta try that. That doesn't work. Listen,
I think
you today.
I think that's what we need to clarify. Like, if you're the type of person who actually doesn't give a shit and you just want to try new things, that's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But we're talking to those people who don't really have much of a direction.
Yes.
Or if any at all.
Yeah.
And the ones who are kind of guessing. It's kind of like throwing my line into, this big vast ocean of fish, but I'm not sure what I'm going for, and therefore I don't really get anything at the end of the day because I'm just throwing out there, hoping to get something by chance.
Yeah, you land.
I'm just gonna lose a 5 pound here or there, right?
You land on something new on social media and be like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna try that.
I've got to try that immediately, and as fast as you tried it is as fast as you're gone from there, and even faster, you're on social media, you're telling all your friends this shit doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to study and implement the newest fad or hack. Your goal is to save yourself time. But after the initial shock value of your body and you actually get those results quickly, then your body starts kicking in and reminding you that, hey, you're not a rock star. You actually, it's going to take longer than you actually thought to get to your ultimate goal, right? Because a lot of these fad things are good for like the initial first 10-pound loss or something like that.
If you're talking to someone or anyone who has accomplished their fitness goal before, or who are living their ideal fitness self or fit self, they will tell you that they've found whatever it is for their body that works for them. And it doesn't necessarily mean to say that what's going to work for me is going to work for you. But what it is that they've found something that works for them. Now, every now and then, those people also like to cross-train and try different things. But it's intelligently planned, and it's not a crapshoot.
Why do you think they eventually end up trying different things? Like, what is...
Very simple.
What's their mentality?
Hitting a rut, stagnation in your program, even just to get a mental break sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a lot of people who are football players and they start doing jiu-jitsu in the off season, or you have boxers who do ballet for footwork. And it's cool to do that because it is a mental break from your norm.
Yes. So they kind of use that as a break. That is their kind of like rest week or something or whatever.
Yes.
That's their,
But if today you're doing CrossFit and the next week you're doing powerlifting, the week after that you're trying to get up on stage as a bodybuilder, that's not cross training. That's called loose training.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're in your quote unquote season of where you want to get somewhere. You're in a phase where you actually want to get somewhere, and you keep reverting to different things, not giving your body enough time to adapt to that one thing.
We understand that fitness itself is a lifestyle and it's a choice. It's a moment by moment choice. Am I going to eat, am I going to eat a basket of fries, or am I going to eat some vegetable sticks? Am I going to eat a chicken breast, or am I going to eat the chicken wings? There is really no off season. You can have your moments. You really have to just kind of zone in and focus that this is the life choice you're going to make.
Do you think we're talking about a person who's fairly new at the game?
No, it could be anybody. It could be, and when I say new, it could be people from within their first year. The first year people are obviously still kind of seeing what's out there, what works for them. This could also be in their junior years or their sophomore years of, you've gotten a year in of working out, you've seen some results, and now you don't know where to go to or what to do next, or what's the next thing to do, what's cool. And I think forgetting about what your actual fitness ideal is.
Yes. What you want, like what you
personally want.
Yeah.
And when I say that, it's not how you want to look. That is part of it. But it's how you want to function. It's how you want to live life. If you're a 200-pound bodybuilder, don't expect to be climbing Mount Everest with your girlfriend anytime soon.
Yeah.
You're going to friggin' have a fucking heart attack. Likewise, if you are a marathon runner who runs 50K a week, don't expect the crowd to be turning around with all your big muscles, because they're not probably going to do that.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Two different muscle types, two different forms of training. Essentially, how you feel and function is what our ultimate goal is in fitness, guys. Don't forget that. Don't get fogged by the bullshit that's on social media these days that's going to show you, I got ripped abs in 6 weeks, I got this, I won this show. Clearly defined. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Compare to yourself, to your best version of yourself, which has yet to be accomplished.
I mean, it's good to have a vision of, I would like to look like this one day, right?
Of course.
But you also have to dig deeper and find out how that person also got there too, right? Usually the ones who are selling you these 6-week programs or, I got this way quickly, are the ones who actually never got there that quickly. And it's also just marketing, right? Like, you have to remember that.
Yes,
it's
filter the bullshit. Marketing. You got to filter out the crap. Essentially, these people are experienced people. People who've been in the industry for as long as we have, shorter time span, whatever. But these are people that have obviously tried various forms of training, various forms of diets and eating, who probably have had nutritional coaches and trainers and whatever.
Do you think people go into it with just unrealistic timelines, that they're chasing the immediate results so fast that they can't really they're not respecting the amount of work and time that actually it should take to get to their goals?
I think this day and age more than ever, yes, especially that. There are two types of people. One that approaches things with very, very cautious intent, and therefore they never really go for it. They never give their 100% all. They're not, at rep 8, where it's getting tough, they're dropping the weight.
Also, they're very
they hold themselves timid, relaxed,
they hold themselves back.
Yeah, definitely would be eaten in the wild.
Yeah.
And then there's the other person that it overshoots.
Yeah.
That approaches a thing like a lion, like, okay, I'm gonna beat these weights all day long, not understanding that, wait a minute, your body gets tired, your body needs rest.
Pushing heavy weight all the time,
1,000%
sometimes it stresses you out.
1,000%.
Yeah,
it does.
it stresses
of course
you out.
It does. And those people are also the ones that they want the results by tomorrow. They think I'm going to get my 6-pack abs by tomorrow if I eat a few clean meals. Guys, understand that everything in life is a stack of your behaviors. So you don't get fat overnight. Sorry, you don't.
You don't.
It's eating fucking McDonald's every night and reaching for a chocolate bar after that. Believe me, I know what that's like. Or you could simply eat a chicken breast and some asparagus for their last meal and you're done for the day, or an egg white omelet and you're done for the day. Which behavior are you behind? And which behavior are you going to consistently go to? Because consistency is everything. Everything in life is a stack of consistencies or inconsistencies, right?
Yep. So, okay, let's go to this then. Obviously, there's so many, tips and tricks and methods and systems out there. This new shit isn't new shit.
It's not. So for as long as man's been alive, we've been moving.
Yes.
Fitness, it's your ability to move your body. It's your ability to stimulate your mind alongside with your body, your heart rate, your muscles, your neurons, everything like that.
Yeah.
Therefore, anything can be considered as a form of exercise. Now, there were strongman days where, Eugene Sandow, with, the overhead lift of a lady sitting over what do you call a stool, and then he's lifting up overhead.
Yeah.
There's a bodybuilding days or the cult, very underground, right? And that was back in the 80s. And then by the 90s or the late 80s, you see Stallone emerging and those type of guys in the Hollywood stars saying, I built my body, I'm a boxer, I built my body through fitness, through lifting weights, you know.
The martial arts body.
The martial arts body, right. Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, yeah.
You know, he did it with no weights.
Yeah, they're the ones who were
Exactly.
anti-weights.
Exactly,
And,
but it was the Van Dams and the Rockies that put the two and two together. They weights and whatever your sport is can be done together.
Yes.
So comes the emergence of now cross training.
Yes.
Right? You remember the term cross training? Reebok was very, very popular for creating the term cross training.
Yeah.
The cross training shoe, which means you do your sport while you're starting to build your body as well.
Yeah.
The development of core was a huge, huge development.
Yeah,
And
Michael
everything
Jordan
is
pretty much got
centralized
into
from
that.
there.
Yeah, what's Tim Grover?
Tim
was one of the
Grover.
biggest guys.
Yeah, that
back
was
in the
you know
day.
Paul Check.
Paul Check,
that all that keeping that tight, and everything is centered around that area.
Yeah.
You know, come to today. There's the CrossFit. There's CrossFit Games. There's so many things out there.
Tell us a story about when you first, you know, was there ever a time where you kind of had to pick between training methods? You're dabbling. You're a Debbie dabbler.
Debbie dabbler.
You're a Debbie dabbler at that
Yes.
moment, because I think we all had it. I had my story too, where we were like
love
trying
to
to
hear
figure
yours
out-
after, for
Yeah,
sure.
what happened to you? Because we're not just talking out of our asses. Like, we actually experienced this many times in our lives.
Right, so we can totally relate
Yeah.
to where the average person comes from, because every trainer has had this story in their life.
Yeah.
Now, for me personally, it came at a time, it was after bodybuilding. I had just competed, and I was in between doing a show and whatever, and I said, okay, do I still want to do this?
How big were you at that point?
I was about 215 pounds, you know, and then I was just like, do I still want to do it? The reason what made me ask that is my body ached. Like, it ached. My lower back ached, my knees ached, my joints fucking ached. It was
Old
years
man
of-
over here.
For sure.
Yo,
and that
that's-
was me
that's
at
reality.
24 years old.
See?
That's after
24 years
lifting
old.
heavy since 17. And my form was fucking dead on. But when you're doing 605
remember.
pound squats every week at the same week as 605 pound deadlifts and 500 pound bench presses, your body's gonna hurt.
Dude, I remember those stories. I heard so many stories about when you guys used to train in the
Of
gym.
course.
You guys take all the fucking plates.
You do, yeah.
Like,
you go.
you guys are doing like walking fucking lunges
You throw
outside.
down in the
Yeah,
winter.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
stupid
See,
shit.
that's
You're
the shit that I
kids.
miss, and that's before social media too, man. That's
Yeah,
why I
we
love
don't
that
need
so
to
much.
post. Nobody needs
no,
to know about
that's
that
why
stuff.
I love that
It's
shit.
you.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
I love that shit.
Now,
man.
at the time, I was like, okay, so now I really wanted to start getting into the whole athletic world, training athletes, getting to movement, because that started to get really my interest. So I got into jiu-jitsu and some Muay Thai and some martial arts and stuff. So I was like, man, okay, I really started to love that training, but then I started seeing my body shrink down. Therefore, my diet wasn't the same. I wasn't taking in as much protein. I wasn't taking 300 grams of protein a day. So all of a sudden your body starts to shrink. You're like, man, I don't have that same look anymore.
Yeah.
So I was really in a mode where my head was warring with my body. I wanted to look a certain way because I thought that's how you get clientele. I was a young trainer at the time.
Yeah.
And you know, fucking ego on your side, right? You want to be a big dude.
Yeah.
But then you see functionality. Hey, these martial artists can damn well move, man. They can move. They can move every which way. They can do flips. They can do, you know, they can dance on their feet, man, every which way. And I felt good.
Yeah.
And my aches and pains, I was like, okay, so this should take away my aches and pains, moving my body. But to the reverse of it, I got new ones. And the reason why that happens is because your body is not accustomed to it. So you're introducing a whole new form of stress to your body, and you're going and beating it hard, and you're not giving your time for your body to react to this stuff because you're just going as hard as you used to go with 5-6 days a week of weight training.
Yep.
So it actually had the reverse effect, injuring myself a couple times in different ways, just living with aches and pains. So you're really at a crossroads here, man. I got into this to get out of pain. What the hell am I doing? So at that point, like, do I just not train for a while?
Yeah.
The best thing I should tell you is what got me through it was I dug deeper. What was it that the aches and pains are coming from? What in my diet was causing this, causing blockages in my blood? Looking at my blood type and seeing what those principles of eating for your blood type is like. Or eating like, eating for the way my environment is in my everyday.
So you're trying to figure out the most optimal way to I guess, for the total package, eating, training,
and actually
therapy.
having some sort of a physical presence still, and not just winding down to
nothing.
Dwindling down my work of years of work of gaining muscle down to nothing. And most of all was to live a little bit less pain free, or more pain free, and just be a lot more like the way the human body is supposed to move.
Yes.
In very dynamic ways.
Yeah.
So. When I dug deeper, I found out that, hey, foam rolling, stretching out, rolling out with a ball, getting treatment and therapy regularly alongside with what I was doing was my missing component. Alongside with, okay, eating for what my body likes. And that takes a lot of getting in tune with your body. And when I say that, the very first way to get in tune with your body is, man, get in tune with your mind. When I say that, when you slow down your world, do it for 5 minutes a day. Most people can't even do it for 2.
Yeah.
Slow down your world and listen to your body and everything it's telling you. If you have aches and pains somewhere, it's because you're not treating it right. You're not doing something right. If you have issues of sleeplessness and restlessness, it's because there's something not right, and you got to deal with that. And that's what this is to us. It's fitness.
Yeah.
This is fitness. When we say fitness, you have to work on overall. Because believe me, you can be doing 5-6 days a week of training, 3 days of therapy, but if your mind's not right, you're still gonna get hurt. You still have blockages.
Yep.
Right?
Wow. You went through a lot, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Tell me a little bit about yours, man.
I mean, okay, so there was a moment in time where I was just all over the fucking place in terms of training and eating and stuff like that. So I remember the time where I saw you at in the beach.
On the beach, yeah.
Yeah, and I was jacked up.
Yeah.
I was 200 pounds. I was getting to 200 pounds myself. And for anybody out there who knows, Filipinos at not even fucking 5'8", 5'7", like
to be 200
pounds, that's pretty big. Back in the day, it was huge.
That's big, yeah.
That was what, just past high school days,
yeah,
right? I was early 20s.
Yeah.
So that was early 20s, early 2000s
Yeah, man,
at that point.
There,
yeah.
For
See,
sure.
and nobody worked out then.
No,
remember that? Dude, the only people I can fucking talk to about working out is like my Derek boys and you.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, so that was a time where I was like, I was big already. I was wanting to get bigger, but I also wanted to get lean because I never had like super hard abs before, right? So what do? You go to YouTube, you read all these books. So I'm like, okay, I love bodybuilding. I like it being strong. So I still stuck with that. And then I implemented running outside.
Oh, wow.
Running
That's
outside.
Like 2 different extremes, dude. Holy crap.
Like,
hard pound out of your chest or what?
I was fucking dying, right? No pain, no gain. I bought fucking running shoes, didn't understand my feet were fucking too wide. So the shoes were killing me. But again, no pain, no gain. Oh, this is part of running.
Wow. Yep.
So I started running. And then I started upping my judo too at that point.
Wow.
So I was doing bodybuilding, judo, just, cardio. I'm doing cardio too. Yeah, that's going to help with judo functionality. Yeah. Dude, I was in pain all the time. I couldn't even wipe my butt because I was so
terrible.
stiff all the time. I'd never stretched.
That's terrible.
Right? Until I actually started going to I never wanted to die not knowing how it felt to fully fucking optimize my body. Meaning like I had a vision. I had a straight vision. I'm like, yo, it's possible. I 100% believe it's possible.
What was your vision?
To be able to deadlift heavy fucking weights, to still look muscular, to run fucking 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, to be in so much endurance that you could still fight.
Wow.
And I eventually achieved that.
You
happened?
You did.
I 100%
became
achieved
a national Muay Thai champion at that.
It was when I started Muay Thai. That was the hardest transition in my life because anybody who knows going from bodybuilding like 7 days
reps,
like heavy
sets
pyramid
reps,
sets,
yes.
drop sets, all that shit, to martial arts conditioning, like straight up
Cardio,
martial. Like
yeah.
I dropped weight
And this
at
is
that point.
we're talking hit cardio, not cardio, but
No, like
hit
real
cardio.
real hit cardio.
Yes,
real hit cardio.
real.
None of this like, jump squat. No, man,
No,
jump squats
no.
was like a warm up. Like
it's
hitting
go
like
all out.
100
Yeah.
kicks per side.
And you're
blah,
going
blah,
all
blah,
out.
blah. And I still remember vividly, like when I first started, these guys on the side, like, Jeff actually started with me and my boy John.
That's right. I remember seeing Jeff there.
And I saw you there. You're kicking the thing too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were into martial arts until then either.
That was going through my own little battle.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny how we didn't really connect at that point because we both had our own battles going through.
I think we fell into martial
1000%.
arts because of the transition. That's a crazy thing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I remember like these guys were fucking laughing at us, right? Because like they've been there before. Great guys now, but I was fucking angry at them at first. I'm like, yo, fuck these guys. I'm like, yo, they're making fun. Like, I absolutely hate it when people try to challenge my shit or even make fun of me. I was like, okay, one day, I decided. That's when I decided I want to be a fucking champion because it's like one day I'm gonna beat the fuck out of these guys. So
that judo black belt came out, eh?
Well, yeah, I went all because in judo, man, I killed a lot of these.
Of course.
So I'm like, yo, this was a great challenge for me.
And then
because people are making fun of me. I suck at something. Fucking sick. Let's do this. I've always wanted to work my hands and whatever. So I dropped bodybuilding, dropped everything else, went all in on this, changed up my diet. I ate more greens. I'm like, you know what I mean? I studied the body.
Really alkalinic.
Alkalinic, more red blood cells, all that shit. Like understanding elevation training.
Flowing that. Whoa.
Yeah, man. So I understand mobility, understanding like, efficiency and breathing. Yeah, man, dude. Maybe a year and a half later, I won a Muay Thai championship, man. And that's when I realized actually it was just twofold experience. That's when I realized I wanted to help change people's lives. Like I was an engineer then. That's when I wanted to quit.
That's a fucking powerful story, man.
Because I saw how powerful transformation could be, physically and mentally. Because to go through that myself, nobody had to. I didn't. No. I did put that on myself. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And not a lot of people have that.
No, that's hard.
So which means we do need a guide.
You do need a guide.
We do need a guide.
You do need a guide.
I mean, you had a guide going through that whole thing.
100%. I had a guide like Pete. My coach was sick. Mikey was sick. I got a lot of help with my nutrition through all these avenues that I decided. So.
And I think the biggest thing that the biggest similarity that you and I both had, besides the fact that we both had the battles, and the inner actual mental battles. Do I want to be this way or do I want to feel this way? Do I want to look this way or do I want to train this way? Was the fact that when we did choose, we stayed at it.
We stayed at it, exactly.
It's
no more dabbling.
No more dabbling.
Yeah. No more trying the newest thing.
The 100% full out commitment that this is what I'm doing, at least for this period in time of my life, and this time I'm going to attain result.
Because your body doesn't fucking care what you think.
Not absolutely,
you know what I mean? Like that's what we keep forgetting. Just because our conscious mind thinks that, okay, now I'm gonna do this. Your body's like, whoa. I'm used to this, dude. Like I'm here. You can't move me like that right now.
I could attest to that because we always say, and they've always told you, like Lee Haney principle during it, your body doesn't know whether you're lifting 10 or 100 pounds. It knows time under tension, and it knows the effort and you're actually giving at something.
Yes.
So you can actually mentally, they used to have guys like Dorian Yates would come into a gym, and before he lifted the poundage he did, he actually mentally went through and felt every set and rep at his house in the morning before he left for the gym. Therefore, by the time he got in there, that workout was already done.
Yes.
That 405 times 6 reps times 4 sets was already done in the morning. He already felt it. His body went through the motion. Bruce Lee would have told you the same thing.
100%.
Every fight he's had, he's already fought.
100%.
He's already lost all those times because the only one that you saw was the one he won.
Absolutely.
But you didn't see all the times that he lost those fights in his head mentally or going through those motions.
Yep, that's 100%
Those 1,000 punches, there's 5,000 punches you're throwing in a day at Muay Thai. Nobody saw those battles. When you were gassing out of breath, what they saw you was dancing in the corner when you won your championship.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what happened. Like you think every single fucking day, you plan it out. Oh, this is gonna happen. Oh shoot, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna gas out this time.
You feel it.
Dude, you know what I did? I took the biggest guys in the gym. I fought at 145, by the way. 145 pounds, and I walk around 175 pounds naturally, right? So what I did was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna increase my fucking cardio capacity, my ability to recover, but I also want to be able to take any hits that came to me. So I got all the 185s, 200-pound guys, and every single day, and I got them to fucking throw 100% punches and kicks at me every single time. Because my thinking was like, if I could take punches and kicks from these big motherfuckers, 145 is gonna seem like a little slap.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a little pop. Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened, dude. Like,
Wow.
dude, like literally, when they hit me, I'm like, oh, this is nothing.
Now it's like, now you're gonna pay for thinking that you could even hit me.
But because and people think, oh, this guy's good. No, man, I got my ass beat for fucking
Of
months.
course,
I
you do.
beat my own ass
You do
for
You
months
do.
before
like,
that.
physically, literally beat.
So it's
Yeah.
really that point where you're like, my opponent, you better have beaten your ass harder than I beat my ass, or you're gonna get dealt with.
Yeah.
And that's how you have to attack every single thing in your life. And this is,
1000%.
and again, there's a parallel correlation between fitness or whatever martial arts. The metaphors and principles are the same in anything you do.
In business,
right?
in anything
business,
you do,
like, right?
goals,
Yeah.
personal goals, and if you want to have the best family life, if you want to have the best, the best group of friends who inspire you and the best people around you,
Yep.
you have to think of it in the same way. You gotta attack it with the same intensity.
Yep.
You have to feel the same emotions. Same thing if you're trying to get fit. You have to feel like you're already fit.
Yes,
What
absolutely.
it feels like to be there.
Yep.
How would I act like? How would I walk like? Right?
Yep.
How would my habits be like? Because believe me, if you're trying to get fit and you're saying one day I'm gonna have my 6-pack abs,
Yep.
but you're reaching for fucking tacos, burgers, and nachos every time you go out instead of a salad and chicken breast or whatever, some quinoa, whatever you decide, you're not gonna get fit anytime soon because a fit person would reach for the ladder.
So I think that goes to like these takeaways, right? Number one, be 100% crystal clear about what it is that you want to achieve, and
Yeah.
not just physical, mental. What are you thinking about all the time? What does the new you act like? What are the words that the new you speaks? What is the environment the new you has?
You got to take out the negative language because, guys, it all starts with language. The language that you have around you every day, you become it. It succumbs you. If you have negative languages of saying, I can't, I won't, I will not, one day I will, you're never going to get there and you're never going to achieve anything like that. But if you have the words of I can and open up possibilities of how could I, or in what way can I, and you open up those languages of possibility and positivity, then it starts to become like that. Like you have to act like you are already there. You really do.
And another thing that tagging on to that, like your goal, this number one thing, it has to be such a strong reason for getting to that goal.
Yes.
It's either, inspiration, desperation. That's the two things that kind of motivate people to do something.
Yep.
If it's not strong enough, and I would like to have this, not I need to have this.
Yes.
There's no question. I need to do this. It's like, that person who sat down with me. I remember a couple of years ago. There's two people that sat down with me. The first one, he was like, hey, I can't get to my goal because of my kid. And literally the next person came, like, I need to hit this goal because I have a kid. Like literally the same fucking day. And I'm not even joking. I can't even make that shit up. And I'm like, and I told that person, you know what the crazy thing is, man? You're sitting here and you need to do this. You need to sign up because of your kid. You want to make sure that you're healthy and you want to see your kid
So
grow
his
up.
why was
That's
strong.
your why? Literally, just before you, this dude was saying that he
I
can't
can't get
do
fit
shit
because
because of
of
his
his
kid.
kid.
He's making excuses.
This goes to our next point. Number 2 is it's your mental state of mind, but it's your also current physical state of mind.
Yes.
In comparison to where you want to be at. So there's living like you're already there, but be realistic. Where are you currently at?
So identify your current state.
Identify your current state.
Authentically.
Is step 2.
Authentically.
Be honest with yourself. If you don't currently have a flat stomach, you're not getting a 6-pack in the next 6 weeks. Okay, you first got to flatten that stomach, then we can start getting some lines in there.
Yeah.
So be realistic with yourself. Then you can identify certain timelines.
Yeah, a few things you can measure is your weight, your body fat. How happy are you? What's your outlook on life? What are the toxic people around you that are holding you back? What are the toxic thoughts in your head that are holding you back? Write all these things down and
That are
identify
not allowing
them.
you to grow.
Everything that's holding you back, everything that's not allowing you to grow, everything that's kind of minimizing you and, holding back your greatness, you have to write down, because the action of you writing down and you visually seeing it will...
It creates a connection.
Yes.
It creates
Yes.
a mind and a body connection. And you're going to hear this a lot. If you are going to be going into a fitness sort of lifestyle, the mind-body connection. And that says everything from your mind to your muscle connection while you're working out, being in tune with your body. But it's when we say that, it's all the things that are not allowing you to grow. You literally have to, yes, take them down. But on the flip side of that, now take all those things and do the exact opposite of what will allow you to grow or what will allow you to actually achieve what you need to do.
Yeah, I like to call that what's causing your friction.
Yeah, what's causing your friction.
Well, yeah, what is causing friction in your goals?
And essentially what you're doing there is you're making a connection between your mind and your body and essentially your actions as to how to solve your own problem.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're writing the problem, you're writing the solution to go with it, and the next thing to do is to basically act on it.
And you'll be surprised, actually, when you go through this exercise, what your actually current state is. Some people will get really shocked of like where they currently are because a lot of people don't audit their actual like current state, their current environment and stuff like that. And number two, it's actually going to give you a sigh of relief because this is the worst you're ever going to be from now on.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Once you've decided that you are going to be the best version of yourself.
That's why I always like to tell people, like, yo, there's nothing wrong because now there's only way up. Like, it's cool. It's fine you're at zero because the next one, you're only supposed to get one next, right? You can't go minus 0, minus 1. You have to keep moving forward and you have to allow yourself to move forward. I mean, and that's the mentality that you have to have. It's like, okay, this is where I am. Cool.
So
that's it. Like
we're going to move on to number 3 because I think this one's very critical.
Yes.
Because now I've decided, okay, so I've decided I want to get fit. What route am I going to go on?
Okay, so you decide you got to fit. You know where you are now.
Yeah, I know where I'm at. So now what do I do to get there?
So you pretty much reverse engineer. You start connecting the dots, and that's only done by education. Really educating yourself on how to do it, educating yourself.
What you don't know is not okay, by the way.
Exactly.
There's so much information out there available to us.
Gather the facts first. And this is not the same as, jump from one thing to... No,
it's not.
No. Gather all your facts first, right? Look at what, works for you. Because a lot of these things, a lot of times, doesn't work for you specifically.
Exactly.
Right? Maybe you have, some issue with your blood or issue with blood pressure or whatever. And some of these fad diets are actually detrimental to your health. So you have to make sure you educate yourself.
Remember, whatever you choose, it's got to be suitable for your current fitness state.
Yes.
So your current fitness state, wherever you decided you were at, has to be suitable for there. The reason is because this is going to become your foundational and your starting point. Remember the word foundational. This is where the basis of all things fitness and health and wellness is going to come from for yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever you choose. So, you definitely want to get a plan together once you've gotten all the info. And guys, believe me, get a guide.
Yeah.
Get a guide. Luke Skywalker had a guide.
Yeah.
Get 2. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You could be the star of your own show. That's fantastic. But you need a guide to get there.
You need you need a Charles Glass.
You need a Charles Glass. You need a charger. You need a charge that's constantly giving you good feedback and constructive criticism. Someone that's always looking over your plan with you to see where you're at and how you can get to the next stage or the next level.
Yeah.
Or if you're not quite achieving what you're doing, then maybe you do have to change it up. Get a mentor. Get a guide.
Somebody who's actually done it before or has brought people to that level many times over.
And preferably somebody that's relatable to your goals and what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, you wouldn't go for, like, if you want to gain muscle, you don't want to go to a guy who's just ran marathons your whole life,
Yeah,
right?
it's just not going to be relatable. It's not going to be very fun for you or for the other person, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be relatable to you and their goals. So, guys, educate yourself and then create a plan from there. Right now, don't stay in this stage too long because there's a lot of people that stay in this stage and all they do is plan, or they're always looking into different workouts, and that's all they're doing. Number 4.
Follow through with extreme action. Be relentless on your goal. Pursue
relentless. Day in and day out.
And this is where people fall off. This is where the 80%
the follow through.
It's the follow through. It's the getting smacked in the fucking face and realizing, oh shit, now the work has to be done.
Guys, I'm going to give you examples.
Yeah.
I get off a work day, 9 to 5, right? I'm on the highway, I'm on the DVP, I'm on the friggin' 401. Traffic runs a little bit longer. Guess what? I'm tired, I want to go home and kick my feet up. I'm going to miss my exit for the gym, I'm going to go straight home instead.
No.
You know what I mean? The person that says, hey, it's a nice day out, I want to go hang out with my friends, I think it's okay if I miss this workout.
No.
You know, the person that says, hey, I'm at a backyard barbecue, what's this one time? But I got 3 more barbecues to attend this long weekend.
Nah.
Okay.
Not going to happen.
Right. You need
Cut
to
that
follow through, and following through means consistency.
Guys, let me tell you one thing. When I was 20-something years old with Jeff and Brian, we were working landscaping construction. We would literally have to wake up 5 in the morning, get to the job site at 7:30, 7 o'clock, work all day, done at 7, manual labor shit. Like, we were dirty, like literally dirty.
You guys made like a lake one time, didn't you?
Right? Yeah, we made a lake and stuff. That was actually pretty sick, by the way. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyways, we would still go to the gym right after. We would after lifting heavy ass shit all day, we would still have to make it to the gym. I was tired of shit, but we had a goal, man. But that was it. That's the point. It doesn't freaking matter. If your goal supersedes anything else that happens around you, you're going to find a way to do it.
You're going to be relentless about it.
Right.
If your why is strong enough, the how will come, and you just got to be relentless and stay focused, stay consistent, which will get us to number 5. Along the way, you're going to need to make adjustments. So make sure that you're constantly reviewing your results, reviewing your current successes, even being honest with yourself and reviewing your current failures. That's where you grow from. That's where you develop a better way of doing things. That's where you get to really know your body and get to know what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, this is where you actually transition from maybe, I gained enough muscle, now I'm going to transition over to something else that's part of my plan too.
Yes.
Right? Maybe there's some things that didn't come up that that came up that you didn't call for. Maybe like you had a shoulder impingement.
A little bit of injuries, aches and pains.
And now you have to kind of step back.
Your way,
and work on mobility and stuff like that. And then tag on to maybe, fat loss stage or something like that. I don't know. But this is where this is usually transition phases and accountability phases.
It's a great way to really assess where you're at. From your starting point.
Yeah.
So this could be at a midway point. This could be at the end of achieving a goal. But assessment and obviously adjustment to whatever comes along the way is vital to the success of your program.
How long is the typical program? Everybody has a different program.
Everybody's
obviously.
got different.
But
so 4 to 6 weeks, I would give something a try to not really see everything. I mean, I'm not going to tell everybody, hey, 3 months. Ideally, 3 months. Give something to try.
Straight up.
6 weeks, you'll start to know whether something's there for you or not for you. Now, when I say 6 weeks, I'm not saying you went once a week for the first 6 weeks and you didn't see anything, you didn't do anything else, you get like shit. When I'm saying you give yourself 6 weeks or 3 months of doing something consistently, you go at it at least 3 times a week. At least 3 times a week, to a maximum of about 5, 6 is pushing it especially if you're brand new. And obviously eating a well-balanced diet. I'm not going to say a well-balanced diet in accordance to what you're trying to achieve in the current stress you're giving to your body.
Yeah.
So you gotta line that up.
Yeah, align what you're eating with how you're training, man.
So
it's like don't do the Atkins diet if you're freaking.
Don't do Weight Watchers if you're running 10K.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You're gonna pass out.
That's part of the planning part, educating yourself.
Exactly.
Man. Like, how do you eat for what you're training? How you're training? Like, be smart with it.
It's gotta align, guys. Main point is it's gotta align. Number 6 is gonna be about enjoying what you're doing.
Yes.
And enjoying the process.
For me, this is the number 1 most important, actually number 2 most important thing, because this is where people fall off again. Like, they start getting frustrated. They hate what they're just going through the motion because they're told that they're gonna, this is how to get there. And you see, I hope you start to see how all this connects, right? Like finding a training method that you enjoy. A lot of time, every single time, you're gonna go through some periods where you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
That's a natural thing.
Or following a dietary guideline that you're going to enjoy eating.
Yes.
That you enjoy the foods and the recipes and the healthy recipes that you're going to be eating.
It's possible, guys.
It's possible. It's very possible. It's just, it has to fit you. If you're not currently there yet, then I suggest you have to go back to step 3. Actually, in fact, go back to step 1 and really identify where you're at. Right? Then you can start educating yourself and see where your starting point is again.
Yes.
Overall, when you're creating the best version of your fit self, you're essentially creating the best version of yourself. Because through these challenges and through the things that you have to break through the characteristic changes that you've had to do, from breaking bad habits to creating new ones, waking up at 5 a.m. to eat breakfast and to go for a long run or to go for a long bike ride, what you're doing is you're building character.
Amen.
You're building character, and that character is no longer the person that says, life happens to me. It's the person that starts to see that whatever it is, life happens for me. That's essentially how you're going to achieve anything, is if you start seeing things as opportunities and you start grabbing those opportunities, right?
Yep, absolutely. Ultimately, it comes down to this, guys. You know, the human body has infinite potential. The capabilities of what we can achieve is really vast and actually pretty amazing. All you got to do is make sure you have a plan, you know, set your mind to it, follow through, and, you know, enjoy the process along the way. You know, you can achieve any single thing that comes to your head. We're prime examples of that. We've been through many times. And if you feel or you felt before this that you couldn't, we're telling you right now that you can. So take the steps moving forward. Take all the stuff that we said today and move forward with it, because I guarantee you will achieve your goals. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast today, Behind the Strength. And please, please, please share this with a friend. Subscribe to our podcast. You know, share it with anybody who you feel that could get value out of this.
And if you feel like you have any questions, if you personally are dealing with something, please feel free to email and contact us.
bts@strengthenyou.com. Okay, email bts@strengthenyou.com for any questions, comments, anything you want us to talk about, go over. We'll definitely help you out. All right?
Awesome. We will see you in episode 4. Until then, the best of luck to all your goals. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.